Obviously, the perfect neighborhood does not exist, or maybe it does. This is Montrose at Innisbrook by Toll Brothers. Let's check it out. All right, we're gonna get into this model specifically, but first I wanna talk more about the overall neighborhood and exactly where we are on the map that makes this area so special. Not only are we in Pinellas County, we're close to Gulf beaches, we're close to amazing golf, we're close to everything, top-rated schools, but you just haven't seen something like this in this county in a long time. Montrose is an exclusive Toll Brothers gated neighborhood that is being built in the Innisbrook Golf Resort. And if you're not familiar with Toll Brothers, they are a high-end production builder. They build beautiful houses. You'll see it all behind me as we go through here, and I'll show you these details as well. So if you guys have been on the channel very long, you know I'm always gonna bring up the map right here in the beginning. I wanna look right where we are on the map. This is Klosterman. This is the divider of Palm Harbor and Tarpon Springs. So we're on the north side of Pinellas County. Palm Harbor overall has about 60,000 people. Tarpon Springs has about 25,000. They're both right here on the coast. But there are a lot of areas within both of these towns that have been unaffected by hurricanes. I want to make that very clear. We're close to the coast, but there's a lot of areas that are unaffected. And on the topic of location, I like to look at how far certain things are. So first of all, how far is the beach? Now we have a couple beaches within reach from here. One would be Fred Howard Park up in Tarpon Springs, super easy drive. Another would be Honeymoon Island. You're gonna go over to alternate US 19 and you're gonna go south, or over to Belcher and you're gonna go south, and then hit the Dunedin Causeway and go out to Honeymoon Island, super close. Another thing we always look at with location is how far is the airport. Since the airport is so central to Tampa, it's really easy for us to kind of make that one of our anchors. And since I lived in this area for a few years, I know exactly how far the airport is. It really depends on commute traffic. Commute traffic from this area to the airport area is pretty heavy during those typical commute times. That 3-hour window in the morning, or 2-hour window in the morning, and then that 3-hour window in the evening. But still, it's gonna be about 40 minutes to the airport most of the time. Other things like your basic amenities, obviously there's the Countryside Mall that's over there in Clearwater. There's a Whole Foods there. There's a new Trader Joe's here in Palm Harbor. There's a Big Sprouts just across the street from that. All kinds of things like that right here in the area. Then Costco is also down there a little further into Clearwater. Clearwater is going to serve as a lot of your bigger amenities if you live in this area. When it comes to bigger shopping, bigger doctors, facilities like that, like Clearwater is going to serve as kind of your bigger town if you live in these northern Pinellas suburbs. But let's talk about Montrose. Montrose is built by Toll Brothers, exclusive neighborhood right here in Innisbrook. They actually tore out one of the golf courses. So they used to have 3 18-hole courses and a 9-hole, and now they have 2 18 holes and a 9-hole. This is a well-known golf course. The Copperhead course it hosts a PGA stop every single year, the Valspar Cup, and it draws a lot of attention for golf specifically. And for Innisbrook, there's all kinds of club memberships. For example, my wife always mentions whenever she was a kid that they had a swimming membership, because there are like 4 heated swimming pools and all kinds of different amenities, which we'll get into. But they had their grandparents bought all the grandkids a swimming membership because they didn't have a pool at home. So all the kids could just go swim anytime they wanted at Innisbrook. Let's wait on the rest of those amenities because we'll talk about the on-site dining and we'll talk about the golf courses and we'll talk about the spa and stuff like that. But let's talk about the houses that Toll Brothers is building. So they're building 3 different models, and there's subtle variations within each of those models. There's a 2-story townhouse, there's a single-family home, then there's a luxury single-family home. Let's talk about the townhouse first. All right, 174 homes going to be built here in Montrose, starting with the townhomes, the Towns Collection. These are 2-story townhomes starting around $500,000, still featuring very modern open kitchens and very modern primary big open bedrooms and primary en-suites that are that same kind of modern, kind of luxurious feel that you're looking for in a gated neighborhood like this. Next, we go to single family homes and we go to the High Bridge Collection. These are 2,200 square feet up to 3,100 square feet, and they start around $800,000. Now, this isn't the highest end collection, but it's still gonna have more of a luxury feel than most neighborhoods, even than most gated neighborhoods. Within the High Bridge Collection, you have options that are 3 to 5 bedrooms, and it's all just very modern, open concept, just like this house right here. Finally, we get to the Torrance collection. This is the luxury option within this neighborhood. These ones go from 2,700 to 3,900 square feet, 4 to 5 bedrooms. Starting price is a little bit over $1 million. And like we'll see in this house, very modern, very open, very nice luxury touches that really make a big difference. And if you're looking for something like this, I promise you have not been able to find it in Pinellas County for a long time. Now, the Highlands of Innisbrook, a new development on the other side of the golf course, it got built out a while back, but that's even more expensive. This kind of right around $1 million, new construction, luxury, gated with good amenities, still close to top rated schools, all those things. Like, this just hasn't been available in so long. All right, we're gonna get into the Innisbrook amenities and why you might really love them, but first let's look at this house. Okay, let me run through the Innisbrook amenities real quick. I said 4 heated pools earlier. There's actually 6 heated pools. There's a spa, there's a high-end fitness center, and there's a yoga room. We also have trails that go all around the 2 18-hole golf courses and the 1 9-hole course. There's a on-site restaurant, so you could drive your golf cart, drive your bike, walk down to the restaurant right here in the middle of the Innisbrook neighborhood. And then let me mention this too, because I think it's worth bringing up. Not only do you have those amenities here, but you have easy access to really charming downtowns like Palm Harbor, where you have cool local spots, even over into Crystal Beach, where you have favorites like Ozona Blue. Then up into Tarpon Springs, also the same kind of local charming downtown, where they have the first Fridays where they block off downtown and have vendors. They have the second Saturdays where they have a concert out at the beach. A lot of things going on around this area that draw a lot of people to it. Sorry, I paused there for a second because I was trying to think, can you get out of this neighborhood and get into the Palm Harbor golf cart zone? You might be able to. All these towns have different rules around golf carts, but people drive golf carts on a lot of the slower roads around here. And if you're wanting to go out to dinner to a little local, taco bar downtown Palm Harbor, you could probably very easily take your golf cart, which is super fun. If you're gonna drive it on the road though, you do have to register it. So you're really gonna like this neighborhood if you're looking for kind of a country club lifestyle. This has it gated, big wall out there by the main road, access to all the amenities behind you, and then your own potential for your own like private oasis here at your own house as well. Definitely has this country club vibe, even more than like the master plan. We talk about those kind of being resort style. This is more country club style, which is just kind of a whole different level. So I just came over to the other model next door and realized I was not in a Torrance, I was in a High Bridge. This place is on a whole another level. Big loft area up here, cool glass railing, definitely top-notch touches, even like chandeliers and felt walls, and look at this place. So big bedrooms throughout, Jack and Jill bathroom here with this one, but just really nice elevated touches everywhere. And just a lot more space, a lot better use of the space. Big stairs kind of staggering around the wall as you first come in. Let's look at it all. When you first come in the front door, you got the stairs there, but then you have a guest suite here with the bathroom and the office here. Not currently enclosed, but could easily put French doors there. And you have this big open ceiling here, big accent wall up to the stairs, and then back through the living room to the pool area. Big kitchen over here on this side. Of course, overlay all the slow-mo stuff, but just a really nice, luxurious feel with the little accents that make it feel even nicer. So Montrose is currently selling. They've sold a handful of homes, sold a handful of lots with homes to be built on them, but there's still stuff available. So if you're interested, we're realtors. We have a team down here in the Tampa area. We'd love to be your real estate choice. Give us a call, text, or email anytime, whether it's about this neighborhood or something similar or somewhere else. There's a lot of little pockets like this. This one's just kind of a unique location, style, all those kind of things. So curious to know what you guys think about this neighborhood, Montrose at Innisbrook by Toll Brothers, but then also any other way that we can help you. Obviously, we have relocation guides and new construction guides and webinars. All that stuff's down in the description. but we'd love to just talk to you as well, especially if you made it this far in the video. Let's talk.